Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're diving into the wild, chaotic, and sometimes downright unhinged world of NFL fan bases. Whether you're tailgating in Sub-Zero Tims with body paint or yelling at your TV like it's a playoff game in July, this one's for you. These fans are passionate, loud, and occasionally irrational, but we love them all for it. So buckle up and grab your foam finger. We're about to break down what makes each fan base uniquely insane in the best way possible. So let's get to the madness one team at a time. You haven't fully experienced football chaos until you've stood next to an Eagles fan after a drop pass. These fans once booed Santa Claus. Not a joke, really happened. And they wear it like a badge of honor. Passion runs deep in Philly. Every win is a reason to riot, and every loss is a reason to flip a car. They'll throw snowballs, batteries, insults, you name it, but through the madness, they are fiercely loyal. Cross their team and you'll hear about it loudly. Bills Mafia is a different breed. They tailgate like Vikings on their last raid, crashing through folding tables, chugging beer in snowstorms, and turning parking lots into war zones. And despite never winning a Super Bowl, their hope remains unshaken. These fans love their team like it's family, dysfunctional, chaotic, and impossible not to root for. They don't just support the Bills, they live Bills football, and sometimes that means jumping off of RVs. If hope had a fan base, it would be the Dallas Cowboys. Every season starts with, "This is our year," and ends with blaming the refs. They call themselves America's team, and whether you agree or not, you definitely have an opinion. Cowboys fans have a deep history and deeper expectations, and when those expectations aren't met again, the internet explodes. Whether it's 90s nostalgia or Dak Prescott debates, this fan base stays loud 365 days a year. Though they do have the best cheerleaders. Lambeau Field isn't just a stadium, it's a shrine. And Packers fans, they are the high priests of frozen football. These folks literally own the team through public shares. They rock cheeseheads, brave Arctic winds, and treat a Packers Sunday like a church. You won't find more tradition or dedication than in Green Bay. They'll tailgate with beer brats at -20 degrees Fahrenheit and still be the friendliest fans in the NFL. Unless you're trash talking their quarterback, in which case it's game on. Steelers fans are just built different. They don't just support a team, they represent a city's soul. These are the blue-collar, smash-mouth football diehards who bleed black and gold. You'll see terrible towels waving in every stadium in America and beyond. And just when you think they're quiet, they'll remind you that they have 6 rings. They're tough, they're loyal, and they're proud, and they expect nothing less than grit from their team. Don't mess with the steel curtain or the fans behind it. Raider Nation is intense. Whether in Oakland or now in Vegas, the energy is pure chaos. Spiked shoulder pads, skull makeup, and Darth Vader helmets, and that's just the women. These fans don't do casual, they go all in. They treat every Sunday like a costume party meets a prison riot. You walk into Allegiant Stadium and it's like stepping into Mad Max. But behind the mayhem is loyalty forged in silver and black. These fans bleed commitment and maybe a little eyeliner. Jets fans are the ultimate emotional roller coaster. One week it's "we're back," and the next week it's "burn it all down." They've had more heartbreak than most soap operas. Every draft is a new beginning until it's not. Quarterbacks come and go like bad relationships, but somehow, someway, Jets fans keep showing up. Not because they enjoy it, but because loyalty runs deeper than wins. It's not easy being green, but they wear it with pride and tears. 1985 wasn't just a championship, it was a lifestyle. Bears fans have been chasing that Super Bowl high for nearly 40 years. They love defense, running backs, and cold weather football. Every new QB is the answer until week 4. And they will defend Soldier Field like it's a sacred ground, even when it's half frozen and missing turf. This fan base is full of heart, nostalgia, and frustration, but never apathy. They care way too much, and they always have. It takes a special kind of love to stick with a team like the Browns. They've endured 0-16 seasons, 30-plus starting quarterbacks, and enough heartbreak to write a trilogy. But the dog pound, they don't flinch. They bark louder. These fans have been through it all and somehow keep the faith. The tailgates are wild, the memes are better, and the loyalty is unmatched. Being a Browns fan isn't just a fandom, it's a badge of honor. Chiefs Kingdom used to be a hidden gem, loyal, loud, and desperate for a title. Then came Mahomes. Now it's fireworks, TikToks, and Super Bowl rings. But don't confuse success with bandwagon. These fans were here before the hype, freezing in Arrowhead, one of the loudest stadiums in the world. They've waited decades for this moment, and now that they've got it, they're not letting go. These fans aren't just watching greatness, they feel like a part of it. No team has tested a fan's patience like the Lions. Decades of futility, broken dreams, and wasted talent, yet the fans remain. They pack Ford Field. They yell, "Restore the roar!" And for the first time in a long time, it feels real. There's hope. These aren't just long-suffering fans, they're survivors, and now they're starting to believe. That makes them dangerous, because nothing is more powerful than a fan base that finally sees the light. For 20 years, fans have lived the dream. Brady, Belichick, dominance. It was unfair, it was unstoppable, and they got used to it. Now, it's a little bumpy. Some are loyal, some are looking at the Buccaneers. But whether they're cheering or complaining, one thing's true, they expect greatness always. The bar was set at the top and they don't do mediocrity. Even if it's 6-11 now, they're still flexing 6 rings and they're not done reminding you and probably never will. Niners fans are passionate and love to debate. Quarterbacks, coaches, uniforms, everything's a debate. But through it all, they are loyal to the core. The faithful isn't just a nickname, it's a mindset. They show up strong, at home or on the road, and they know their history. From Montana to Young to now, whoever. They want that 6th ring something bad, and they're not afraid to get loud about it. And yeah, they will definitely argue with you in the comments. Just wait, I guarantee there's gonna be at least one. There's something poetic about Viking fans. They've endured legendary collapses, missed kicks, and almost seasons, and yet every year they rise again, chanting "Skull" like a battle cry. They bring the noise, the horns, and that iconic purple. The loyalty runs deep, but so does the heartbreak. But somehow every loss just makes them stronger. They've turned suffering into a lifestyle and hope into a tradition. Sunshine, palm trees, and quarterback controversies. Dolphins fans live in paradise but scream like it's Buffalo in December. They hold on to Marino memories and wait for the next big thing, usually arriving in a teal jersey with too much pressure. But when this team is good, the energy in Miami is electric. These fans are passionate, proud, and desperately want to party like it's 1972 again. Seahawks fans literally caused a minor earthquake once. True story, the Beastquake. That's how loud they are. The 12s aren't just spectators, they're part of the game. They made CenturyLink Field, now Lumen Field, a fortress. Win or lose, rain or shine, they show up, often in full neon. From the Legion of Boom days to the Geno Smith revival, Seahawks fans stay loud, loyal, and slightly caffeinated. Falcons fans know pain. You say 28-3 and they feel it in their soul, and yet they keep coming back hoping that this year is different. The stadium's new, the wings are hot, and the hope is alive. But so is the fear. One blown lead and it's deja vu. Still, these fans love their team with reckless optimism, and that's what makes them amazing. They believe even when logic says not to. Ravens fans don't mess around. They love defense, they love toughness, and they love winning ugly. It's Ray Lewis, it's Ed Reed, it's Lamar Jackson magic. These fans are rowdy, loyal, and deeply tied to the identity of Baltimore. Gritty, proud, and ready to fight for respect. They're not really flashy, but they'll out-yell you and out-celebrate you when they win. And trust me, they plan on winning. For years, the Bucs were just kind of there. Pirate ship, cool uniforms, not a whole lot else. And then Tom Brady showed up and suddenly the bandwagon had no brakes. But the OG fans, they suffered through creamsicle jerseys and 2-14 seasons. Now that the spotlight's faded a little bit, the real fans are still there, hoping this next chapter is more than just Brady flashbacks. Colts fans went from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck and then the wilderness. Since Luck retired, it's been a rotating door of QBs. Every season feels like a reboot, but the fans are still there, hopeful and patient, maybe a little bit too so. They've had greatness, now they want stability, and maybe a franchise QB who doesn't retire at 29. And there you have it, 20 of the NFL's craziest, wildest, and most dedicated fan bases. Whether your team wins or loses, whether you tailgate in snow or sun, you're part of what makes football beautiful, bizarre, and absolutely unforgettable. If you enjoyed this football-fueled chaos, hit that like button, smash subscribe, share this with your favorite trash-talking buddy, and of course, tap that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. And until next time, stay loud, stay loyal, and stay crazy football fans.